value your life.
Okay, so I think, well, good morning and welcome everyone. I'm sure you will have the proof that Victor really made his way to join us, especially from his office, and I can't thank you enough. So welcome to day two of Cyber Future Summit 2022, and what an incredible moment here, right? Victor and I have been kind of chatting across Signal for the last few months to see and make this happen. We really wished to have him here, but you can imagine, and for those that are tuned in on a regular basis, I believe that this is they're really getting through some real tough times. It's not just the last, it started in February in ups and downs, and then we had some give, and now in the last few weeks, the relentless attack on Kiev has started back again. Victor and his colleagues and a lot of the folks that are supporting this, both within Ukraine and outside Ukraine, have been involved in protecting not only the critical infrastructure within Ukraine, but also the people and the humanitarian efforts. This is one person I think is a real hero for us, and I'm so proud that we have Victor join us today. Uh, I believe this arena is trying to figure out to put him live on the screens here, but we definitely want to make sure that he gets that he's only got so much time. He's able to get his voice and message out. Victor, welcome to the Cyber Future Foundation's annual meeting. I cannot tell you how grateful we are that with all these challenges that we're facing and your countrymen are facing every day, you're still able to make time and join us. So the stage is yours, sir, and we are here to hear your message. Please make the ask of anything, and this community and you and us will prevail, and we'll get this together. So, Victor, your message, please. I think you're on mute, Victor. That's the standard, I guess, now.
Thank you very much, Valmiki, for inviting me to speak. It's my extreme privilege and honor to speak at the conference. I wish I were in San Antonio, but I'm here in Kyiv right now. And luckily, we have power, we have electricity, and we have no air siren. So I'm at my workplace instead of being in a shelter. And I appreciate the opportunity to speak about Cyber Future at Cyber Future Summit, because we still believe that we can build a safe internet. We can build a safe communication system where information technologies can further improve our life and make our business easier to operate, and will bring ourselves closer to each other. But unfortunately, now Ukraine and many other countries are facing an ongoing cyber aggression. And we put all our efforts to counter this aggression and to defend our digital borders. This aggression started in 2014 from the attack on the Central Election Commission during presidential elections. And it was followed by a number of huge and severe cyber attacks on Ukrainian power grid, on Ukrainian media, government entities, and ended with the one of most disruptive cyber attacks in the history called NotPetya on 27th June 2017. After this attack, Ukraine made cybersecurity of highest priority as a part of our strategy, of our state policy. And with the help of our international partners, our friends from the United States, from European Union, from many international technical assistance projects, we were able to build capacities, to prepare our workforce, to improve collaboration between agencies, basically to divide responsibilities between agencies Um, we created units in cyber police, in the state uh, service of special communications and information protection of Ukraine, which I represent, in security service, intelligence agencies, and we work closely with government entities and critical information infrastructure to strengthen our capacities in cybersecurity. And we worked with our international partners, with partner agencies, to improve information exchange and share the information on threats promptly as they appear. And all these facts perhaps are the key to the cyber resilience of Ukraine, which we continue maintaining in these challenging times, despite the ongoing aggression in cyberspace, which is a part of hybrid war. When conventional war can bring a lot of impact, a lot of pain, and a lot of destruction to Ukrainian cities, schools, universities, maternity hospitals, and many other components of our normal and peaceful life. The same we are facing in cyberspace. This is our day-to-day work to provide incident response, to defend our IT systems from cyber attacks. And the fact that the majority of cyber attacks uh, comes from a single country gives us a lot of answers. What happened before? And we used last 8 years to get prepared to the war. And through all these 8 months of war, we continue building our capacities. We were able to conscript a lot of talents, a lot of cybersecurity experts from private sector. Many of them continue their businesses, their private companies, contributing to Ukraine's economy, but at the same time spending a lot of their free time to help us to act as our task forces to help with incident response or building cyber capacities in organizations that require this. Together with our partners from all around the globe, from global IT companies, partner organizations, and governments, we and a lot of assistance, including hardware, software, licenses, cloud environments, consultancy services, and threat intelligence that we use for helping all our organizations, government, businesses to get prepared to counter cyber attacks, to strengthen their digital infrastructures. And up to this moment, we understand that the adversary hasn't reached their strategic goals with attacking Ukraine in cyber. Probably, perhaps, cyber attacks still cannot bring such impact as kinetic. And cyber operations serve as supportive to kinetic operations. And we can subdivide these attacks into three groups. And the first group is sowing of disinformation and propaganda, attempts of intercepting the air, the broadcasting, or defacing the websites of media companies or official government agencies. That is one goal of cyber attackers. The second goal is to gain access to databases, to state registers for filtration purposes on occupied territories, for getting more information for military operations. And this is used via network persistence, by exploitation of vulnerabilities. And this continues to be a very dangerous group of cyber attacks. But the most dangerous is, of course, direct impact, disruption of services, disruption of communications, of infrastructures of data, and this is done to be to act as amplifier to kinetic operations. And in some cases, it even correlates with kinetic operations in some regions when uh, internet service providers or government websites, local authorities' websites are attacked in the same regions where missile falls. Uh, so, in countering of these attacks, we continue to be united, and there are many volunteers that are helping us, and we are grateful to all partners that continue support Ukraine. And even in this time of kinetic strikes against Ukrainian power grids and power stations, uh, we are trying to defend our state registers, our data centers. We find opportunities to provide them with power generators, which unfortunately is a huge lag. But nevertheless, communication and e-services continue to be of highest priority of our government, and we work together with all our forces, all our specialists, partner agencies, volunteers, to ensure and to maintain the operation of these services. Uh, Ukraine isn't the only target, and we understand that all state-associated actors and many groups were standing behind the attacks, which was confirmed and acknowledged by 27 countries after attack on Viasat company in the beginning of war. That comes from a single country, Russia, who continues its absolutely unprovoked, unjustified, and unprecedented war in the 21st century. And even in case when uh, military units and armed forces cannot be easily relocated from Ukrainian occupied territories to the borders of other country, it can be easily done with cyber units, with cyber offensive units. And state-associated groups have listed a number of countries that will be attacked. And unfortunately, they continue following this list. So it's very easy to switch from one country to another. And we understand that while Ukraine is mostly attacked with Vipers, ransomware is widely used in other countries to gain ransom and to use this ransom for funding of offensive cyber operations against these countries, against Ukraine. And in this case, business should understand that investing into cybersecurity and defending their infrastructures will prevent the attackers to destroy data, to ask for ransom, and this eventually will decrease the ability of an aggressor to attack other countries. And together with the instrument of sanctions, which are very important in decreasing this ability, uh, because the technical sanctions, the manifold technologies, and limitation of financial and human resources obviously will be effective and uh, will prevent the aggressor in developing of new tools or using of infrastructures for offensive cyber operations. So the combination of these factors and unity and information exchange, joint exercises, and assistance that can be given to Ukraine in order to allow us continue fighting for our land and for our digital freedom, uh, and sharing of our experience that we gain from this from countering of this aggression will eventually contribute to the global cybersecurity ecosystem and will bring us to new levels of cooperation and of digital freedoms. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much, Victor. This is the work that you're doing is really, it's fundamental for humanity. You are an incredible leader. So please join me in giving a standing ovation. I know Victor can't see us, but he probably can, with the incredible, indomitable, and indefeatable cyber Ukraine. Hey, I can turn the camera and show you.
Thank you so much.
If this doesn't warm it up, then what does? So, Victor, I know you drove up to the office to take this one, but thank you. Be safe. Go, and we pray for you. But it's just not the prayers. There is any kind of support that can go from this community to yours, and every day we want to make sure that it counts, and your work counts. We together. So, Slava Ukraini.
Heroям слава.
Thank you, Victor.
Thank you very
Take care, my
much.
friend, and be well. Be safe.
Thank you.